Good morning. I didn't know if we got launched live there, but we did. Pablo, early as hell this morning. King, let's go. Good morning, Pablo. Let's get it. Let's have a good Friday. Let's end the week on a beautiful note. What's up with the mic right here? Let's end the week on just the most stellar note we can. Jay, in fact, second. Good morning, King. Stoked to have you here, brother. Get this one thing situated. Nice and deep breaths. We're going to make some money today, family. I'm excited. Feeling great about it. It's Friday. Hard to have a bad Friday. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, Queen. Work. Paul, Mad Max. Here's our kings. Let's go. Here's the family. Let's have a Friday, huh? Let's have a good end of the week. We're not looking for nothing crazy. Just going to half pass these combines. Hold on. I got to set up the risk on these because they're new accounts. Yeah. All right, we're live. We got our accounts. Our risk is correct. Take off all of our drawings that we have. We have a bunch of them. Yesterday's price was so frustrating how we just got missed on our shorts there. We're not worried about yesterday already. Abimanu Mishra. Hi, Tyler. Hi, welcome. I'm sorry I can't butcher your name. I'm going to call you Abby or Abimanu. I don't know what to... I don't know how to pronounce that name, but welcome in. Stoked to have you here. Brandon, good morning, King. There he is. Appreciate it, Pablo. How many combines are you allowed to buy with Topstep in a month? You're allowed to buy as many Topstep, as many counts as you want, Danny, but you can only reset twice a day, and once you activate them to an XFA, you're only allowed 10 XFAs. So technically, you could have like 500 combines, but once you pass them, you're only allowed to pass 10 a month. Good morning, King. Good morning, Amy. There he is. Let's go. Bro, for you, good morning, and for me, it's good night. Well, good evening, then. Abimanu. How is that? Is that a little bit better? I feel like that's a tough one. I locked out of the day. Quick 186. I'm down 141 now. Woohoo. You're locked out too, Pablo? I like that, King. So you're just chilling, just watching price action right now? Can't get any more trouble? It's a good place to be. We're currently looking pretty bullish. Looking pretty bullish in my opinion. I'm going to quickly take a gander at our daily chart here. Strong bullish close. A little bit of a retrace yesterday, but a decent week closure. Kind of crazy. Let's check on volume real quick. I'm just interested to see if... Yeah, that wasn't that much buying volume to bring us through. All right. Overall, that makes me pretty bullish. We have a couple spots. We could go trade previous day high. London came down nice and low. So, yeah. And the market's already responding pretty bullish off the VWAP here. Just to start. See what type of trouble we can find, huh, NASDAQ? I think PDH could be a spot we could target, family. Okay. I thought it was for the combines for some reason. Nope. You're good, Queen. Yep, you are pronouncing my name properly, bruh. Abimanu. I love it. Welcome in, King. Stoked to have you here, brother. Yes, sir. Exactly. I'm taking your words to heart, bro. I will be more disciplined. Let's go, Pablo. That's how you're going to get paid, King. We get paid by patience. I love it. That you keep practicing that consistency, and you're going to be a profitable trader here soon, King. I enter long from the 325, but the rejection zone must break between the 40s and the 60s. TP is the 375. King trading, Amy. I love it, brother. Good spotting. Market's pulling back into the VWAP. Honestly, I would not mind taking a stab at it. I honestly would not mind a stab at the old VWAP. I'm putting an order at 304, I think. We're going to look for a buy at 304 if we can get down in here. Opening print candle has a strong wick from the bottom of the 300s. And we're going to be open for a slight pullback. I think VWAP could be a play. Amy's looking long from the 25s. So he's already long above VWAP. We'll see what happens here. The zone that I talked about yesterday is hard to break. Yeah. The same zone right here. We're still stuck in it. Higher time frame from these 350s. Higher time frame, these like 340s, 350s are strong. And on the bottom is like these 300s. So we're in that about 300 to 340, 50 range is fairly consistent. Gold Rain, good morning, King. Stoked you're in here, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling well. See what the market's giving us today. Hey, NASDAQ. I'm looking for a potential long pullback if we get into this buy zone around these 300 whole number right now. VWAP is being the support of the move, so we got to get a little bit through VWAP for a fill, but we'll see. Saucy, our moderator. Good morning, King. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what it is that I am telling you? How we doing though, family? We excited? We looking forward to the weekend. We got plans. It's never a bad time to get a couple days off the charts and just let the brain refocus. We get used to the turmoil we go through, but it's nice to have some time. That accent, LOL. Let's go. Great to see you in a better mood, Go, from yesterday from the crash out. Yeah, it was only a partial crash out. I've crashed out for reals before, but yesterday was only partial. I mean, it was only a combine. It was a little upsetting for sure after getting absolutely rocked by our short here. Look at this. We took this short on this candle. Started getting validated. We were up, getting really close to our TP. Swept the bottom of this big push. This was our 15-minute range. We swept the bottom of the range. Immediately get bought back up just to tick us out by half and then in what would have paid us. So, yes, it was a little triggering, but nah, I'm feeling great. I appreciate it, Pablo. Hey, bro, give me some tips for futures funding accounts to get funded and make consistent income while I'm currently in CFD, but I want to shift now to futures. I would say, Abimanu, for the most advice I can give you, bro, is be patient with yourself. Provide yourself with the grace and understanding that what you're trying to get into is not going to be easy. And if you can just set realistic expectations for yourself and consistently show up, even with the mindset that, hey, I'm probably going to not lose today, but that the market's incredibly difficult. People spend their lives trying to be profitable at this. So, you know, provide yourself with some leeway to learn this skill. It does take money to learn and invest in this. But once you do, and if you consistently show up with the right mindset, have a strategy that works for you, which are all things you can build through time, then you have that faith that this will be the thing that frees your family financially, as long as, like I said, you keep showing up consistently with the right mindset, same strategy for yourself. And I think overall futures is pretty straightforward, easy to get into. You just need to develop the two things that are not easy: strong mindset and consistency. You do those, brother, you'll be very successful. Good morning, my people. TLR, good morning, my mans. There he is, King. Let's go. NASDAQ looking super strong out of this VWAP. I was hoping to see maybe a VWAP fill. I think this is going to adjust our orders now on what we might be looking at. We're getting closer to PDH at the 394s. I think we have a chance to go take those out. Our first 15 minutes are still getting set here. Market's only been open for 8 minutes. Long from the 48s. I love it, Danny. Good entry. You get long off the break of this flat price. That's pretty strong. I like that. Nice add on a strong closure here. Anticipating possibly PDH, previous day high at these 393s, maybe the 400s. I'm going to be a little bit patient. Still try to find a fill. Good luck today, brother. Means a lot. Gold. Appreciate it, King. You as well. Have a good day. The market is pumping. She is. She's excited today. And overall, I mean, it's fairly expected. We had this big dip. Market immediately reclaimed it. And then yesterday's price action was the proof of us retesting that high, finding some support at these, what would we get down to? The 160s, found some support, and then pushed right back up. And now the market is like, okay, well, if we're not going down, then where else can we auction? Which is usually up. Ooh, excuse me. Make it like phases to pass evals. Phase 1, only trade 3 MNQ till you hit $1,000. Then phase 2, trade 5 MNQ till you hit 2,000. Then phase 3, trade 1 mini if you hit the target. Hit TP, let's go. Great trading, Amin. Good trading, King. W, Amin, and Danny, let's go. Let's go, Saucy. I see the support, King. Big Shrek is here. Big Shrek is here. That's great. Let's go, Pablo. Took TP at 70. Nice little scalp there. I like that, Queen. I think we have a chance to push up to the previous day high. When we get there is a little bit, we'll see. Amin got the trades he does. That man can read the market. And like I said, what I like about Amin's trading is that it's a if this, then that strategy. So he's always waiting for the market for information. And also is that it's unique to him. He looks at 25 like marker numbers, looks at whole numbers, looks at different ranges. But he knows something that works for his brain, his vision. He's been consistent with his own strategy. And now he's able to consistently find good trades. So that's my favorite thing about that man, Amin's trading. Hey Tyler, do you use Instagram? Abi, I do. I have one. I don't really post a lot of trading on there yet, but I am hoping actually to get that changed. I understand that it seems to be a lot of place for people to connect, so I'm gonna get that changed around to not be just personal and fitness. Get a couple things changed so it can be also education and trading based. And then yeah, it's the same as my username for YouTube though. It's just my name, Tyler Cam. Was in with a mini and didn't like the hesitation. Yeah, I like that. Like I said, it's a good scalp, Danny. Don't need to be looking too crazy. See what the market's got for us. We already did push through overnight high, so it's never bad to take a little bit of profit there. Obviously, PDH is a nice target I think we could be reaching for, but patience is the play, always. We get real paid by being patient. Like, I kind of want to buy the CMA pullback. Market's getting open for 11 minutes now, so we'll see. We'll see. We break that zone. Now let's see if we back to the 350s or keep pushing to the 375, says Amin. Let's see. 350 being about the EMA. See if the buyers find some support there, or we just keep pushing to PDH. Hey, Ty, do you guys use 18 birdies when golfing? Yeah, TLR just downloaded it. Yesterday was my first time putting our round in there. Super awesome app, and you should add us on there if you have it, brother. A little bit of golf. Sadly, the season's over. Ugh. Get the legs going all for the man. Let's go, Danny. Smash the like button if we haven't yet, family. Let's get this thing cranking. Let's get this thing cranking today. A few weeks away from 1,000 subs. Saucy says a few weeks? Do we think it takes us a few weeks? Or are we just going to smash that goal, family? Let's see. Let's turn that man. Let's make it quick. Get the likes going. I appreciate you, Danny. By the way, where are you from, man? I'm actually up in Maine, in northern New England. Beautiful state. Very quiet. Very safe, and I love it. I love it up here. What about you, Abby? You said it's nighttime for you, so where you at, King? Michigan report at 10 a.m. Appreciate you, Jay. W Insight, brother. Is the government shutdown still occurring, or are we actually going to be getting information? It doesn't say here that we have the Michigan report on Topstep's news, but red folder in 20 minutes. Juan is in the same boat. I love it. Let's go, Kings. Appreciate the insight, brother. I never play golf. Should you, Tyler, teach me? I never play golf. Should you, Tyler, teach me? LOL. You should absolutely get into it, Amin. I think you'd enjoy it. I just recently started, and it's an immediate passion of mine. I just thoroughly enjoy it, even when I'm not doing good. It's just something to do. The best way to spend some time with people you care about. It's a good thing. But I'm not good enough to teach you at all, brother. Let's make some predictions. What do we got? When do we think we hit 1,000, family? When do we think? We need, like, what? We need 150, 140 subs? Let's make it a goal. Let's get that before October's over, which would still be a couple weeks, like Saucy said. But let's get that 1,000 before November. I think that'd be a cool goal for us. Ty, are you Mexican? You look Mexican. No, sir. I am not Mexican. I am half Ghanaian and half just Maine, half white. I used to live in Portland, Scarborough area. No way, Jay. Let's go, King. Man was in our neck of the woods. Where'd you move to now, brother? I forgot. That'd be sick, though. Get a little connection. I still want to make a spot for us, so I'll get a little meetup going. I'm trying to take a trip to Maine for that lobster. Oh, Nino, you would not be disappointed, King. Our food is pretty mid, but our seafood is incredible. We have a pretty lackluster, pretty boring food market here in Maine. It's just pretty typical, like burgers and fries and stuff and hot dogs. But our seafood, special. It is special. In Tampa now. That's right. That's right. Lucky. Happy you're there, King, in the sun. I'm thinking, dude, today was the first day, Jay, we woke up with frost. Oh, my God. 38 degrees out and frost on the ground is like, you remember where you're at really quickly. So that sun sounds pretty nice right now. NASDAQ hold at 75 a lot. Maybe see some sellers here. I think it's actually, I like the consolidation up here, Amin. This doesn't scare me at the 75s. We're still holding the VWA EMA, and we still have PDH to target. I don't necessarily like, I'm not upset with the way that we're consolidating at the top of the range. I just think it's offering maybe a chance for some pullbacks. Even time we're pulling in the EMA, we're finding some wicks. I still like it, buddy. We'll see what happens. Good morning, Matrix. Let's go, King. Stoked you're here, brother. I know, dude. Every day, just taking new ath. Every day. Getting close to previous day high at these 394s. Going to take out the 400 whole number today, it looks like. Here we go, actually. Here we go, Amin. Still in there, King. Riding the EMA. Pressure still up. Buy side target still being these 400s. Let's see what we get. Market's been open for 15 minutes now. I'm going to get our box drawn officially. It's looking just a little bit upside, though. I ain't going to lie about it. She's got plans to go up. And we like it. I just want her to be happy. You know what I mean? I just want her to do whatever she wants to. I just want her to be happy. There she goes. There she goes, Danny. Hell yeah, Matrix. Good morning, Brett. If break 75, NASDAQ looking for the 400. I think so too, brother. We keep maintaining the top of this 15-minute range. That buy pressure just pushes through the range. Let's see if we can maintain. I think PDH is definitely in play. Setting new ath today, like our man Matrix said. Not chasing it, though. Nah, we can't. We can't, Queen. We got to be patient. NASDAQ will always give opportunities to get in, even if it's not on this one move, this one trade. We can always find an opportunity where we have an edge, and that's our job, is just to find the edge, try to be patient in all the other noise, because she's noisy. She's noisy, but she also offers good trades. We just got to decipher the two. But there are 30 amazing souls here. Let's go. Let's smash that like button, family. Let's get to 20 likes. 2 out of every 3 of you hit the button. We can get there. See what we can do. Being a little patient now with the NASDAQ. Waiting for all-time highs. What everyone had for the din-din last night, Saucy asks. I bet y'all can almost predict what I had. That's how consistent. I bet y'all can almost predict what I had. Bum, 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 bum. 382 in the NAS. Kind of crazy. Is it the best to take trades before take today high or low and make that high and low your TP? I hear what you're saying, Amin. Like, if we have an idea that we could take out this ATH, why not just take the trade and put our TP there? But I think it's just about risk to reward for us. And right now, with the way that the market facilitated this price action, I can't just hop in at these 80s looking for the last 20 push, because you could always get a pullback to, like, I don't know, anywhere, the 50s, the 30s, the VWAP before the move really gets played out. I think the way that VWAP's pretty aggressive right now makes me feel pretty secured in the momentum, but I'm patient. Potatoes, beans, and egg roll. Oh, I love it, Danny. Sounds very healthy. Nice protein, pretty simple starch for your carb. Ice soup. Yeah, ice in my veins. Let's go, Pablo. JK, I had burrito tacos my mom made, LOL. Oh. Sounds so good, Pablo. Oh, man, that sounds so good. Burrito tacos your mom made. Are you Mexican, Pablo? Is that why? It's why I thought I was? I would love that. I could eat those every day, LOL. Absolutely. It sounds incredible, Danny. Here we go. Pulling back into the top of the 15-minute range in the EMA again. Still finding some reaction. Market did have decent buy volume, but still maintained. I wouldn't even mind trying to find a TP here up to the 400s. Problem with that is I just feel like our profit is little. But in terms of, like, not little, but like in terms of our direction. We can only be looking for like 20, 30 points. Makes it tricky. Burrito tacos are the sheet. No doubt about it. LOL. Let's go, Wildflower. Welcome in, Queen. It's been a little while since I've seen the name. Let's go. Stoked to have you back. Let's make some monies. Can't go away from carbs. It's hard. And yes, I love it. I love it, King. Yeah, carbs are very hard to get away from. But if you can, your health will benefit. It's one of those things that we really got to try to eliminate in our diets, especially as we get older. And it's the problem because they're so delicious. Here we go. Starting to get back through the 15-minute range. Getting pulled through the EMA here. Market looks like we're turning slightly at these 389 just before AF. Just before that all-time high there, we're starting to find some sellers. We'll see the reaction now. I still have a buy order down here towards the VWAP right now. Order filled. Just got tapped into our buy. A little quick come and go there, it looks like. I'm going to be below this range. We had chili cheese dogs with spinach on the side. Super random, but it was good. It does sound random, but also delicious sauce. I love it. I do. Buying this pullback, guys, I think the 50% could still be a play. Also, we have the VWAP currently aggressively, so we're going to be patient on this trade, see what we can do. Are you scalping today, Ty, or big moves for the 1500? I think it's a great question, Danny. Because of ATH at the 418s, I think I'm going to be trying to get in and average into this position if we can get the move. We'll see, though. I think if I could get my TP for 15 below the this ATH, I will, which just means we need to add into this position if we have an opportunity to. So I think that's what I'm going to be patient on. But other than that, probably try to do it in one move. We'll see, though, Danny. That's why I thought you were Mexican, LOL. Just because of how much I love the food. I love it. It's hilarious. Sounds nice, Saucy. Yes, I took a break. Understandable, Queen. Market does that, and we need them. We need those breaks sometimes. Then we can come back even stronger. Stoked to have you back, though. Let's make some monies. Better wait a 15 points correction, then take a trade. Must not break 340 to the downside. Yeah, I want to see the VWAP in this 50% of our range hold here. If we get those, I'm gonna start adding back into this trade. Otherwise, we do have a potential sweep of the push. Here we go into the VWAP. Let's see the market respond here. Want to see some high time frame participants get excited at this price. Otherwise, we did get a strong rejection at the top of the 15-minute range, family. So we got to keep that in mind here. Bottom of the 15-minute range is down to the 294s. We got to see the reaction here at the VWAP. Gotta see. LOL, my girlfriend is white and I got introduced to chili cheese dogs. They good. They good. I like that, Pablo. Not a fan of pot roast though. Pot roast, I like pot roast. It's not the worst. Chili cheese dogs for me are like, I'm not really big on cheese. I don't like a lot of cheese. Come on, we got to see a nice reaction here at the CMA. We can reclaim some buying pressure back up around this 50%. I would like our move a little bit more. Got to get a little excited here as our buyers want to start engaging at this price. Want to see some excitement from them. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Big whites, no wicks type of thing. Pretty easy to make too. Yeah, I like that. I like foods that are just simple. Still like to see the O&L, overnight low. You like to see the O&L, huh, D? I don't know if I want to see O&L right now, honestly. We have a flat bottom here at the 50-minute range. We already had the strong push off the pre-market bottom. We already have a decent pullback into yesterday's range with the overnight session in London. So I kind of want to see a little bit more strength off this VWAP, but we'll see. We will see. We got to see some strength here. The NASDAQ looks like it wants to try, so we got to be patient. What up? Happy Friday. Great to have a great day. Let's go, Saab. King mindset right there. It's a great day to have a great day. We only win if we choose not to, right? We only choose if we lose if we choose not to. Bro, your stream is very hooking. Keep going. Hey, Abby. That means so much, King. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Love growing the family. These black candles are coming in heavy. It's starting to look like a Mandingo party. Come on. I need to see the strong whites. No blacks right now. Strong whites. Hold this VWAP. Get back to that EMA. I want to see some excitement from our buyers. Otherwise, VWAP's going to get validated and we're going to get brought back down to our stop loss. But I want to see the VWAP be strong. Bring us back to the EMA. Find some support there. Let's see this trade play out. You feel me? Welcome in, though, Saab. How was your day last night, King? Tyler, draw a rectangle zone between 240 to 260. As you wish, King. Let's see what you're talking about. 240 to 260, huh? That's a giant range, bud. 240 to 260? Did I read your numbers wrong? Why down here, bud? It's not where we're going, right? I want to see this VWAP bit maintained. I don't want to go all the way down there. Not as good as yours. How was the round? It was all right, actually. A little bit chilly. Not going to lie. We started getting the introduction that it is, in fact, deep fall time in Maine. It was one of the colder days we had. Actually, we woke up to a frost on the ground this morning. It was like 38 degrees. Frost on the ground. Like, Winter's coming, but it felt really great. I was with the best friends. We had I felt like we had the golf course to ourselves because it was a little bit chilly. News in 5 minutes. Love it, Matrix. Appreciate the insight, King. Let's see if we can get this momentum to maintain this VWAP and push us back to ATH. Still targeting previous day high. Got to get above the EMA. That's our next obstacle. We find some support there. We should be chilling. But yeah, I felt like we had the golf course to ourselves, so that was pretty special. We got to just kind of take our time and play a nice casual game. None of us played super good just because it was kind of cold, so your muscles feel weird the whole time, but nothing. Would never trade it for anything. It was still a great day. Sorry, 340 to 360. Got you, King. Got you. Makes a little bit more sense, I mean. What about the spot here, Amy? What about it, King? News in 5 minutes. Let's see what happens here. Let's see some momentum coming in. We got 4.5 minutes still. Bro, which VWAP is better, normal VWAP or anchored? I don't know if which one is better, Abby, other than whatever you are consistently using and have your own, like whatever you use the most and whatever you're consistently built your schedule off, your strategy off of. Like I said, King, I think the biggest and most important thing in trading is just doing the same thing over and over, being consistent with your setup, not being, not changing based off of other people. So I use the classic, the traditional, all the normal settings as well. And that's just what I've found to be useful for me. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's see us get into this EMA and maintain this EMA right now. Morning, boss, man. Let's go, Max. Good morning, King. Hope you're crushing these markets right now, brother. Stoked to see you here. Here we go. Starting to see the momentum we wanted to see here to maintain this VWAP pressure. From the upside, we could be looking to up here. From the upside, we could be looking up here. What? Extend it to the left. This zone now changed to sellers. Zone must break to see more up. I don't even know how I actually deleted that. My bad right there, me. It's just looking confusing. So you want to see this get broke. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you, King. We get above this price, we're looking to the upside. I like that we're maintaining VWAP right now, though. It's a little bit messy, though. It's a little confusing. We got 2.5 minutes here till news comes out. I like that range, Amy. I does. Want to see it be proved. Break even for now, waiting for news. I like that, Max. That's discipline. I'm a little bit risk on right now. Waiting for this news. Wanting to see some extension off this VWAP. Want to see the high time frame come in. Especially if I could put a break even on before this news candle comes. But I don't think I'm going to have that privilege. So we got to have a little bit of risk. We're going to have a little bit of risking for this news event. One lot, though. Nothing too wild. Nothing too crazy. That's good trading, though. With news coming out, guys, it is typically better to just be patient. Here we go. Starting to get some pre-news excitement, it looks like. Breaking back up into the 60s now, Amin. Got to get through your range here, King. We close above the 60s, it'll look pretty solid. We got the news coming. Let's see what we can do here, NASDAQ. Show me a nice, strong close above the 60s. Get excited. Let's get excited. Yesterday, you asked why price hold that area and don't break down because that zone there, 240 or 340 to 360. Super strong. And now look at us. Trying to get on the other side of it, Amin. Let's see some excitement from our longs. Big whites, no wicks. We push through here. If we close up and around the... I guess I would have already actually wanted to close and add, sadly. But I can't because we got news coming out. I would add another contract and adjust our break even on a normal day on a normal price. But with news coming out, I got to be patient here. Let this play out. I think if we do go take a ATH, 18 isn't completely off the question. So into the 63s, closing above that 60 spot. Nice. Beware now effect no. Wait, BWAS? Oh, VWAS not effect no because government shutdown. Oh, news now not effect. Yeah, I still think we're in government shutdown as well. That's why I'm not fully anticipating, but we'll see. We still might get a reaction here. Let's find out right now, Amin, because I'm not sure. A lot of people seem to think we're going to get a release, so I'm with them. It looks like a little bit of a reaction. Let's see it. I don't know if that was officially news. That's pretty still, pretty stagnant. 10 o'clock just dropped. News just came in. Wanting to see some more excitement from our longs. At the 365s right now. Auction to the upside. They maintain the VWAP off the pullback. I think we go take previous day high at the 400s. And then from there, we just got to see if we get the 18s. But overall, I'm not upset with it. In at the 50s, let's rock it up. Let's rock it, Danny. Let's go, Queen. Give us the snow bunnies. Give us the snow bunnies. Give us those long whites. No wicks. Pablo. I'm still long 7 micros from the 265s last night. King move, P. Let's go. Good trading, King. From the 265s last night. What a spot to find. Good for you, brother. Super happy for you. Let's see us go take all-time highs. Previous day high out for you and grab a nice price. News the same as expected. Was priced in. Nothing major. I think so too, Maxi. Nothing too crazy. She was already priced in. Pulled right up into the 70s there. Now back to the 45s. Not exactly what you wanted to see with that momentum. I want to see that continue off of the ATHs. Now we got to be patient here. Pulling back into the 50% and the VWAP. Still want to find some support from our longs. Otherwise, we could still be wrong on this. Here comes the VWAP. Selling's getting pretty aggressive. Selling's getting pretty aggressive now, family. Maybe a potential rejection at previous day high. Sellers wanted to bring us down. Just got stopped out of our trade. Tyler, how do you calculate a lot size so fast to risk exact percentage? I'm out at break even. Good break even there, Danny. How do you calculate lot size so fast to risk exact percentage? What do you mean exact percentage there, Abby? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Great spot from the rejection zone W's. I feel like I saw some wild sheet say. I feel like I say some wild shit every morning. I love it, Pablo. No worries, King. We need that energy. Wow, what a candle. That stopped me. Me too, KV, but no problem, King. No problem. Lots of sell volume. Still opportunity to find some nice trades today. No worries, King. We respond. We bounce back. Market pushed through the 15-minute range, found some rejection, maintained VWAP, pushed back up to the 80s, found rejection again. Lots of selling to push us through the VWAP. Let's see if we can maintain this. That was the biggest sell volume candle of the day at 10 o'clock. Part of me wants to grab along here. Lots of selling and the price couldn't continue to the downside is making me bullish. Right back to the EMA, decent closure. Just trying to see if we can spot any trends here. Just trying to see if we can spot any trends here. I think overall I want to take this long again. NASDAQ. Stop doing me like this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Risking our normal right here means how do you calculate on how many contracts you have to take the risk like 1 to 2%? Like how do you calculate the position size in futures? I have zero experience in futures. Okay, well, how I look at it, Amin, or Abimanu, is so our goal to pass these accounts is to make 3,000, right? So you can only make 1,500 a day with Topstep max. You can only have to make 50% of your range. So with having this as our goal, I like to break it up as, because the NASDAQ moves $20 for every point, right? And so I like to risk 15 points. Typically, I try to find an outside edge where 15 points, like right now, right? We just try to find this pullback into this range. I want to see buyers maintain this VWAP again after we had this giant sell volume and price couldn't push through VWAP. That's my long confirmation. I have a 15-point outside edge. If we do go sweep this new low, and actually I technically should give this a little bit more below this range, 430, but I'm not going to. I would just leave our normal 15 points. If this can't maintain this and we push up to the upside, yeah, whatever, I'll put my break even on. It's kind of hard to explain, Amy. I'm Abby, but it's basically just I risk $300, 15 points, start targeting our goal. If we start getting validation, I'll add in the same direction, update our risk so that we're always risking those same 15 points. Sometimes I'll put break even on. But yeah, I don't fully know how to answer that right off the top, other than just, I guess, time has built that into us. But keep showing up, keep seeing, and you'll get the idea. Right now, though, we're not finding the support at the VWAP like I was hoping to see. Got to find some excitement here from our long friends. Want to see this reaction here. Don't want to see any weakness. Did you ever went in with 5 minis on a combine? Yeah, Danny, I used to do that a lot, actually. And it is pretty 50-50, I would say. You would lose a lot, but you pass a lot. That's kind of one thing that we recommended for Pat if you're just struggling to pass at all. Is just full port contracts. You only need 15 points. They can play out pretty quickly. But yeah, that's just one thing. Yo, King Noah, welcome in, King. Stoked to have you, bro. I knew you were in longs, LOL. Had to be in longs. Trying to grab this VWAP momentum. We were already in long, got stopped by this one giant candle here, and I just took a re-entry after the buyers maintained VWAP. We had the biggest sell volume candle of the day through the VWAP level. Buyers maintained it, and now we're just sitting at VWAP. I kind of want to see some more excitement through them. I think we need to see a push from our long friends off this VWAP. Otherwise, if we can't get above the EMA here, I think downside's possible. Got to get excited through this VWAP. Got to get excited through this EMA. And then from there, I want to see this trend break and 15-minute range break, and then previous day high break. And those are our targets. Right now, those sellers trying to get this back through there. We'll see. Figure out what zone you want to trade. Let's say it's the 50 points. You want to risk 300. So if you're trading MNQ, you would use 3 contracts, $6 per point. It's definitely cleaner. A clean explanation, Matthew. Appreciate that, King. I hope that helps you, Abby. That's what I do on a fresh combine. Absolute degenerate stuff out of me. Sob. Full port 5 quants, passing 15, like in a couple seconds off 15 points. I used to do it too, King. It's not even that bad of a strategy. It's just you have to be willing to lose a lot. Thanks for giving that much attention to my question, man. Seriously, man, you are insane. Hey, no worries, Abby. Appreciate you, King. No worries. Want to help in any way we can. I literally would always do that. I'm proud to say these 2 days I haven't. Keeping this discipline because trading 5 minis is kind of crazy. Trading 5 minis is crazy. It's hard to be predictable with it. It's hard to be consistent. Like I said, I tried doing it for like 3-4 months. I just ended up losing a lot. I made some money too, but you also lose a lot. And it's just, I wanted to get better at getting good entries and getting good targets. Good entries, good targets, good entries, good targets. You do that consistently, guys, with the right mindset. You're going to make a lot of money in this game. All right, family, we're starting to get a little bit of validation at our spot here. Not looking too discouraging. We get a break of this trend. I'm going to add a second contract. Strong straight break of these 60s. Market's starting to be validating. Still got to get through this trend. Strong break of the 60s. We can consider adding. Really, we should be more patient and break of the 70s since we rejected that, but we're going to see. My pre-market trade wasn't clear, but 930 had good movement to the upside. I like that. Pre-market was a little bit weird, but then you did get the push as long as you got that discipline. I didn't trade, though. Ain't giving anything back to the markets. Let's go, Noah. I love it, King. The way I see it is if the market's in daily range, up 100 points, should see 50-point correction, then keep up the same. In scalp range, I see it like 50 points up, then 25-point correction. 24-point ranges. It makes sense, Amy. You definitely have... The market definitely validates levels like that. It's not every day. Nothing in the markets is every day. Nothing is super consistent like that. But as you're finding the edge for yourself, then that's all you can do. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's get excited here. Maintaining back to this 50% pullback. I want to see this EMA find some support. Through this trend line could be very spicy. Let's see what we can do here. I didn't trade, though. Ain't giving nothing back. I love it. Just full port 5 for 1.5K. Below the account, there's no stop loss. If I get the 1.5, then I try to secure the next 1.5 over a few days. But day one of combine is go big or go home for me. I like that stuff. That's interesting that you go big or go home and then slow it down. For me, it's big. I just want to play. I want to get them past. Oh, wow. Don't think my heart can handle that, LOL. I know, Danny. It does take a different type of... It wasn't great for me either. I like to just be in and out with small sizes. LOL, yeah, neither can mine. Stop. Let's go, King. Up a throw for the day. Up a throw for the day. Up a thou wow for the day. My boy Wani. Let's go, King. Good trading. I love that shit. Love to see the Kings win. Let's go. Drop a W for that one, man. Up 1,000. Is that in the XFAs too, brother? Hope so for you. Lower highs. Lower highs, but I don't see that as lower highs still. I think this is a pretty decent consolidation. Above VWAP, we have maintained pressure. This is a lower high for sure, but I think we're starting to form a little trend line that we could break out of. But I don't know. We'll see, Danny. You could be right. I give a little break today to get a power for the next week. That's it, King. That's it. We just keep that mindset as healthy and sharp as you can. As if you can show up with the right mindset in trading, you're going to be well off. Far ahead of everyone else. I heard this things the other day from a trader. They said funded accounts are all paper. They just give you the payout, though. Yep. All funded accounts are simulated. I am going to put break even on this trade now, though, guys. I don't want to see this, really. Actually, I'm going to be below this. I'm going to risk a little bit. Changing our risk settings on this trade. I don't want to see us come back down towards this range. Yeah, King Noah, they are all on simulation. They just, if you do get validated and get a payout, then they'll just pay you through your simulation trading. But all funded accounts are simulation. You can go straight to funded, which is still simulated. And then if you get moved to an actual live market account, that's where they're facilitating real trades, or where you could actually see them in the order books. Yeah, it's weird, but it's a mental thing in my brain. I'm like, okay, 50 if I blow it, if not, big deal. But if I get halfway done, then in my brain, I'm like, okay, we're halfway. No need to blow the combine now. I mean, it makes sense. It's just interesting. Because for me, it's always like, okay, because I play 5 counts. So it's like, okay, I'm 250 in. And I just passed, or half passed. But the same risk is the same. And we're hoping that if we can get, because then I'm hoping to spend another 750, activating each one for 150. So then you're about 1,000, maybe 1,200 bucks in, maybe worst case 1,500 bucks all in, and then you just want to be looking for those payouts, baby. Hit those payouts. That green dinero. I used to do a 200 TP with no stop loss on 5 minutes, no strategy, nothing but prayers. That is wild, Pablo. That is just straight poke and pray, and I love it. That's the trader's journey right there. We learn and we get better. That is insane, Danny, isn't it? Let's go, NASDAQ. Let's support this trend line break. Let's see some momentum come through. We get a strong break at this level now. I'll add a second contract and then adjust our stop loss. Want to see this continue to have some energy and potentially break through this trend to the upside here. Still targeting 15-minute range top. Previous day high at the 400s. Our stop loss, our 1,500, is just outside the edge now, so I like that a little bit more. All we got to do is find another contract. Well, bro, I'm from India, and what your target is 1,500, bro. This is Indian, 70% of people's annual income. Actually, crazy, Abby. King, you know how much that sets you up for success here? Like, in America, 1,500 bucks is still fucking a lot of money, but it's also like just survival. That's people's rent. You know what I mean? It's like, that's just, if you can get good, Abby, at trading and hitting that 1,000 bucks, 1,500 bucks, and you can make that annual income, bro, not even 1,500 bucks, then fuck, just 500-600 bucks. Get consistent at a strategy, King, and you can make a lot of money. Promise you. Keep showing up. That would have been good to know when I was doing mine. LOL, I was stressing. I bet you were, King. That's wild. That zone only sellers there. That's why I take trades that make it my TP. The 60s you talking about, Amin? Yeah, we just pulled right back into it. Rejection off that trend line, pulling back into the VWAP. We might get another stop here. No support. No support from our long friends. Big rejection at those 60s, like you said, Amin. That's why you set your TP there. I see it. 5 minute looks like shite. I agree, Danny. We're not really getting the momentum I was hoping to see here. Very sideways since the start of the push. Still trying to maintain VWAP, but it doesn't feel strong. Feels very weak right now. Feels like a very weak trade right now. The way that we just pulled back into that range. I feel like we're going to have a very good chance of getting a stop here. Wanted to see our longs come in, but they just were not interested. Indeed it is, Danny. Am I the only one that making 100 on NQ feels a little bit, not knowing that most people work 8 hours for that? Yeah, that's the problem, Pablo. Trading changes your mindset in terms of money. But at the same time, if you think about it the other way, it's like, I'm down 600 bucks. People pay that for their rent. They could pay that for their rent. They could never even fathom being down that much a day. And it's like, I get it. I mean, it's everybody has their own situations. NASDAQ, why are you playing games? Pulled right down to the VWAP, and now it's just still trying to maintain VWAP. Looks a little gross. I want 200 and nothing. Give me the money or I'm out. I'm the same way, Pablo. Expectations versus reality. Expectations versus reality always. I'm feeling a little bit bamboozled by that push there. Perfect trend line defense by the Green Day. Oh no. Y'all here? Can y'all hear me? Holy shit, can y'all hear me? I think our OBS just crashed almost. That stressed me out. OBS almost just crashed. Yeah, it came from drawdown though. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Hey, $9 is $9 though. I love it, Saab. That's green. Came back from that drawdown. Hell yeah. Thought my PC blew up. Me too. Me too. I had to refresh. Hell yeah, Brandon. Appreciate the insights. All right, family. Well, we got to make some money. We got to make 2,100 now. Try to pass halfway through. Market looking like officially maybe selling through a little while. We rejected previous all-time highs, turned it to 388s, had another push, turned it to 380s. Now starting to find some selling to the bottom of the 15-minute range. Yeah, that's what we're getting. Here we go. Here we go. Our first order that we were looking to buy was a 304s that actually just got filled. It's pretty funny. Our very first order that I had out before I took it off was at the 304s. Now it's like, could I buy the 304? Could I really do that again? Excuse me. I don't think so. I think we got to be looking for shorts. Like a nice little pullback up into like maybe the 33s, take a short on the other side of the 40s. Now that we got rejected through there, aiming something like that. I'll take it. $9 is good enough for McDonald's. I'll take it. Let's go, Pablo. Not looking for longs anymore. Stopped out twice. Went short and back to break even. Nice job, Matrix. That's how you flip over and be reading the trend, King. That's how we react and don't predict. I'm also looking for shorts now. Trying to break the bottom of the 15-minute range. I think I'm going to get a pullback around these 30s maybe if we could. Still looking for the sell side. I think this is where I'd put my first sell order. Somewhere around here like this. Limit sell, limit sell, limit sell. Selling above the VWAP oh so slightly if we can get there. Selling volume still picking up as you can see here. We're trying to push through. I want to see the buyers react a little bit here. Get excited. Give me a fill back around the VWAP. I'm going to front run the VWAP. I have a feeling EMA is going to be the obstacle here. Trying to front run the VWAP for a short fill. Looking for a fill to 27s. I think the safer one's around the 33s, but we're going to take some risk here. Try to front run a little bit so I don't have the chance of getting missed. I think the EMA is going to be the real obstacle. Is she going to give us a fill at this EMA? I'm hoping for. I'm hoping so. Come on, Nazaruni. The old NASDAQ. Was looking for the 240 this afternoon, but she went to the 250s. Feel like she might go back there. I like that, Danny. Let's see. Tyler did check the indicator. If not, please, when you finish stream, check it. You will see all the zones. I did not yesterday. I mean, I was in a rush. I had to get out of here, but I will check that out for you, King. And like I said, I mean, I'm always interested in learning more. It seems like you are pretty consistent at finding the spots where you can read the market. So crazy. Missed my fill by 1 point. Keeps happening lately. Am I being too greedy with my limit orders? Not that you're being too greedy. Depends on. Are you talking about for your exit to the sell side there, Sobs? Were you trying to sell like the 302s or something and got missed? Yeah, I guess I would need a little bit more insight, but I don't think you're being greedy. I would just need to know, is it your TP order or your entry limit order? Like, as you can see, I'm still getting missed on my limit orders right now, though I have faith that we could still get a fill, but I am being missed. NQ looks for the 300 whole number. I also want to see a pull into there. I just want to get short first. Trying to get a reaction at this EMA. I'm using it, Amin. Trying to learn from everyone. I like that a lot, Brandon. That's how you get better, King. Take everybody's advice here. It's really good stuff right there. Which one, I mean? He's talking about Psychological Levels by, who was the creator on that? It's on TradingView. It's not on this. It's on TradingView. But I forget exactly. I think it's called Psychological Levels, but I don't remember the creator of it. I love gold. Maxi, printing money with the gold. I love it, King. I haven't messed with it yet. I know I should. She moves pretty clean when she moves. Come on, EMA, VWAP. Let's see a reaction here. I'm going to be on the outside of this trend. I don't want to just take a quick stop on this. In fact, I might even add a second contract up around here. This is where I wanted our first one. I don't typically like to add when we're in a losing trade, but I don't think this is the same. Although, I'm going to be honest. If the market does hold these 303s and we start getting some momentum back above this VWAP, we could be wrong here. If we don't get a rejection back below this VWAP, this trade could go south pretty quick. King, active, show buffer zone and see how react market on it. That's for you, Brandon. Yeah, gold rides the move. It's so nice. Max, you're gonna make me flip, buddy. You make me go try it. Not sure if you have looked at Luke's algo price action concept. It's really good, kind of pricey. That's why I stopped using it. But overall, I would say it's worth it. The Lux algo, that's the one that Patrick was pushing for a while, right, Pablo? I saw a few times on his stream, but I never actually dabbled with it myself. Yukuta Labs, that's the one. Appreciate you, Amin. King Status helping everybody out right there, bro. You helping everyone is fucking awesome, man. Keep doing that shit. It means the most. I trade market maker models, ICT. Yeah, I like that. No, people have some success with that. Again, I think the biggest thing in trading is just doing the same thing over and over. So I think for reason people find some success with market maker models is just because it forces them to stop looking for other shit. They dial in and take the same trades, and then they get consistent with showing up and doing the same thing with the same mindset. And eventually that's how you find success in trading. So I love it. Whatever works for you, whatever your brain sees, it helped me. Exactly, King. Whatever helps you, what helps your brain, that's what you got to focus on. I like our TP here. I like our chance to maybe go take overnight low. I don't actually expect that. Like, I think the sellers just got a little overzealous here. We'll see if they can actually push you, and this is going to be the maintain. We're going to find out. If the buyers keep maintaining VWAP, I think that's a pretty negative thing for the bears. I want to see the bears reject this so the EMA can kind of reject off of that. Big blacks, no wicks. Let's see it here. Don't want to wick this VWAP. I want to see sellers kind of load and get back through here, ideally. I want to see sellers kind of flip through here, ideally. Otherwise, I think we're forming a pretty clean bull flag right now that I feel like we could be on the other side of. We'll be patient to find out. Small downside range. I agree, Danny. We keep compressing lower highs, higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs. King Noah, where market make new all-time highs, there, what do? Take day off? It's a good question. Still want to be patient here. I want to see the sellers really try to get this back below the VWAP. I'm not loving it if they continue to maintain above it. Obviously, this trend is the fear here that we break that. We're going to find some upside momentum. Ideally, we get the suppression below this 50% and the VWAP. See the market, the sellers to come back in here. If we do start finding buying right now, this could really push back up to that previous all-time high that we were targeting. Let's see, though. NASDAQ's got to do something here. Wanting to see the sellers. I'm not really seeing them at the moment. Although they have shown us that they just show up quickly. Bink, bink, bink. When they show up fast. Let's see, though. Right now, the buyers are responding and being defensive at this VWAP. Not really in favor of our positioning. Market maker models played out. No info. No info. Go on now. Don't trade. Info to go on. I like that. I like that, King Noah. And that's what I mean by, like, it provides simplicity. We need to break away from the VWAP either side. I agree, Queen. Right now, we're going sideways at the VWAP. It's not ideal. And we were hoping for a breakdown once we got that momentum through to carry through the 300s. Got to still see some pressure here at the sellers. I want to see some pressure here and get this to break back to below the VWAP. Otherwise, we're going to go take out some new highs, I think, possibly. If we can break through this trend, ideally, we get the EMA starting to curl back through as well. Not really loving that. She's going to break out now, huh? That 304 pullback was beautiful. Oh my God, family. Is it just like, it's just, this is trading. This is just trading. You can trade. Took that long. Yeah, you did, Maxie. Good shit. This is just trading, though. I would on a break of this long. What did you take the long off? Max has a magic 8 ball. That man knows what he's doing. I think I could go a little higher. Oh yeah, I mean technically if this does get validated, this VWAP, we're taking a previous day high. It's 394s, maybe the 400s. Gotta see this flat price break here though. Gotta see that flat price break. Tough game indeed, GPT. But we still win. Based on your RR in my head, it makes more sense to take 150k accounts. Sean, you're not the first person to say that. So your win rate would allow more room for you to win through your drawdown. You're not the first person to say that. And honestly, the first time I took 150s for a ride is when we had the max payouts. So you might be right. That's the higher expense, so it's a little on deal. But Bollinger support on the 5-minute. That man Maxie found that Bollinger support. I love it. What type of haircuts do y'all get? LOL. Good question. I like a fade. I just usually buzz cut though. I'm a buzz cut. If it breaks that zone, maybe see the 400s. Yeah, if we break through here, I think we have a chance to go to the upside here. I'm actually gonna buy a break of this with 2 or 3 contracts. Is what I'm anticipating. I think this goods long market maker model on lower time frame. I like that. I'm done, King. Down 151. All right, Matrix. We're getting chopped up today. You can see it. I'm struggling too, brother. But doesn't define us. Deep breaths. You got this shit. You got this shit, brother. I'm about to take a, I don't like that we held that, but I do want to take these longs. Not a fan that we held that, but I'm taking these longs.
Order filled.
Oh, I just bought the top there, so I'm going to get a pull. We're going to be slightly below this range, risking a little bit here. Come on. Can we actually get some momentum? I want to see those 400s find some support. We cannot get through those 60s, though, like Amy's been saying. It's been completely sideways. Pulling back to the top of this trend, I want to see it be supported. I guess the real better entry would have been around these 31s. We got into 42s. Might have got in like 8 or 9 points early there. I cut to now have buzz cut too, LOL. Super easy, clean. Taper fade. Let's go, Noah. 50s are being resistance all morning, Danny. All morning they're being resistance. Now we're pulling back. It's going sideways. What is this price action right now? And we're going to get stopped. I don't know, family. Some days are just tough. Some days are just tough. Some days we can see it. Some days we can't. I get an Edgar cut, but not really looks similar, but it's called a crop top. It's called a crop top, a little skin fade. Bro, do you copy traded your accounts on those trades? Yes, sir, Abby. Every single one of these are the same. So that 1,500 is technically times 5, and all these, this 1,200 loss is technically times 5. So down 6,000 and still targeting the 7,500. I hate the sideways price action. Me too, King, but it's okay. Almost 100 point to the down, 100 points to down and 150 points. Now did we break or more down? That is the question, Amy. Right now I'm seeing suppression back below the EMA. Not seeing a lot of support from the longs. It's just a super still price action right now. I think if we get a strong break up, we could, and I mean, this flat price right here is where we want to really see snap through these 53s. From there, we could even consider adding, but we got to see some momentum. This is just still, very still, boring price action. It's upsetting. I don't know, Amy. I feel shorts are in play, but waiting for the break, not messing with this shite. Really good discipline, Danny. Shorts could definitely be the play. Right now, I want to see some continued support at this VWAP, which I think could be the play for higher time frames. And if we can actually get a strong, final strong break clean of these 55s, I'll add another contract. As of right now, though, we're going sideways, and there's not a lot of opportunity either side. I want to see a nice, strong, flat break at this 55 price. We can consider trying to get another contract, try to catch this momentum. But, family, you're seeing it. Some days are good, some days are not. Right now, though, the market's going sideways on a Friday. Stuck inside of our 15-minute range still. We have hopes and dreams, NASDAQ. Don't you understand? 5-minute looks wicky. Wicking up and down. It's just incredibly choppy back and forth price action on a Friday. Trading all-time highs, right, guys? This is fairly expected at all-time highs. At the end of the day, you have a high probability of buying pullbacks in all-time high markets, but you never know when. You never know when she's going to flip. That's why I trade second candles after open 931 based on the open candle behaviors, react from the 25 points down, or then I follow the momentum easy and quick and avoid all the mess. If you get the first candle in the direction for 25 points down or up, then you follow that momentum. I like that. I like that, Amy. It does sound simple. Avoids all the noise like you're saying. Holy shit, NASDAQ. Can we get a move? Boring. Why are we going sideways at 10:30 on a Friday? Very stagnant price action. Not a lot being offered on either side of the range. Very, very, very stiff. Stiff price action, it feels like. Like, come on, NASDAQ. Very boring. Good luck, King and everyone. I'm back to sleep. Get some rest, Matrix. Small red day on a shitty day like this is completely okay. I think that's a big win. I'm hoping to see this finally start breaking through here with some momentum, but my God, it's so flat. So flat. Government shutdown got the market nervous today. Trucking daddy of two. I love it. It feels like that, King. First time I think I've seen your name, Chatter. Welcome in, King. It does feel like they are just going in a fluffer. They're up and down, undecided. They're in a little fluffle at the moment. I find that way to bouncy. Whoa. Can we stop getting light polluted, please? Thank you. I find that way too bouncy to re-enter and hard to manage risk. All institutional trades, but glad it works for you, though. That's it, Amy. Danny. Everything works for different people. And right now, getting absolutely sideways chop. The momentum that I wanted to see carry off the VWAP is already not carrying out. We're just kind of sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Thank goodness I took an early weekend and didn't trade today. Very, very, very good of you, newbie. Right now, she ain't giving much at all, King. Thanks, my dude. Good to be here. Hell yeah. Appreciate that. Glad you're in here, King. Now we just got to make some money with this NASDAQ, but she's feeling stubborn. She's feeling a little indecisive today. You know, she wanted Mexican, then she's like, actually, I don't want that. She's like, oh, whatever you want to have for dinner. And it's like, okay, how about this? But then she keeps saying no. Just a little indecisive, but, you know, we're still gonna get a good meal in. Just got to be patient. I have a 3-3 RR on a 60% win rate, and I take 4 trades this week. All TP hits. Hey, a 3-3 RR in a 60% is very profitable. That's a very profitable strategy, I mean. Keep doing what works for you, King. That's badass. So is my strategy now, LOL. SOH is my strategy now, LOL. What is SOH, Danny? I feel like I should know that. When it consolidates like this, is it not better to go heavier on contract and just take multiple trades to reach your 15 goal? It is. Absolutely, TLR. That is definitely the way to do it. Still risky either way, but whatever. The range is crazy. YM not doing much either. The range is horrible, especially on a Friday, Eli. Just a liquidity day. Setting up pretty boring price action. Just up and down. Nothing's happening. I'm in long with you. It's not under the POC, though, which is good, though. I like that, William. I'm not going to lie, King. My faith in this trade isn't super stellar. We're getting a lot of sideways price action. If we continue to maintain this VWAP and actually get a push out of here, it will look strong. But, man, this sideways is just showing that not a lot of people are interested in engaging this weekend or this Friday. Sit on hands. Haha. I love it. I love it. That's a strong strategy, Danny. That is a strong strategy, Queen. Everyone got to be careful. Topstep is sending out the warnings for Trader Focus program. Everyone got to be careful. What is the Trader Focus program, GPT? What is that, King? Sending out emails for that, huh? I haven't gotten an email yet. Or did I? I haven't even checked. What's that? Yeah, me too. I'm curious. Me and Matt are like, what is that? Trader Focus program? Trader Focus. Yes. Yes, NASDAQ. Awesome. Really good. Awesome price action today. Like, oh my word. Ugly. Ugly. So ugly. Bull candle incoming. More likely after that sell-off. Bear, I mean. Oh, okay. I hope great weekend for everyone. Let's meet next week, Kings. I love it, Amy. It's a good strategy. Have a good weekend. Take a break. I got $500 in drawdown, so we're going to take a chance here. I'm not going to go into next week with $500 in drawdown, so let's see what we can do. Oh, my word, the choppiness. AOCH. What is that, William? What is that, King? Bear, I mean, LOL. Excessive combine and XFA fails. They limit you to one account for 6 months. They at least send a warning before, though. My buddy got that warning, actually. He just got that warning, but he never got... He got that warning, but that was it so far. And, I mean, excessive combines is... Yeah, NASDAQ. Really awesome. Just to go hit our stop losses, which is not... We're not alone. I'm sure a lot of people got that. I will be buying this, guys. I will be buying this. I will be buying when this candle slows down.
Order filled.
And this is our $500, so we're going to either be correct or wrong, and I'm going to add into this position fairly aggressively. You too, Amin. Stay blessed, brother. Absolutely, King. Thanks for helping everybody this week, Amin. Enjoy your weekend, King. Get some sun, brother. You're the man. Wait for the break time. I'm trying, Danny, but this engulfing candle here, after getting the rejection through the range and the buyers immediately reclaimed it, I am buying that. And now we just got to see if this actually is real. Otherwise, I'm okay with taking a loss on that. This VWAP dance is awful. It really is. Man, typical Friday stop loss hunts. She's coming for us. My buddy got shut off after he popped like 15 accounts in a week, LOL. 15 accounts and they turned that down, huh? I don't know. I think that's weird out of Topstep. Like, look, I'm here trying. I'm giving you my money. You offered me a position where if I spend, I can play. Why are you limiting how much I can play? It's just, I don't know. It's interesting. It is interesting. Nas doing the ladder drill in football. Indeed. Indeed. Playing games with us, Eli. Yo, there's 36 amazing people watching, though. If y'all have not yet, let's hit that like button. I don't know how many we're at, but we have a goal trying to get 30. Let's hit that button. And if you're not subscribed yet, help us out trying to get to that 1,000 before November. A little bit of goals that we have. Nothing crazy, but if y'all can help out, it means the most. If Topstep bans you, go to TPT. They are great. That is my intention, Danny. If Topstep bans us, they're missing out because I be streaming their stuff every day and getting other people involved with them. So if they ban me on that, we will protest them. Yeah, and most people do 5, so 15 accounts, technically only 5. They need to chill. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, GPT. Like, you're offering us the ability to trade, and then you're getting upset with us for trading, especially because I'm copy trading multiple accounts. How can you How can you do that? How can you do that? Oh my gosh. What boring price action right now, though, on this Friday. Just bloody gross. Like, genuinely awful. I think he's already hit back to funded like 3 times since it came out. Then why are they not? They should love him. He is a profitable character to their game. That's so interesting. Yeah, I just cannot catch this market at all. Not one bit, family. I have been wrong every single trade today. I don't even think I took a winning trade today. That's how bad this Friday was. Look at this. Not a single winning trade. And that's just the way the market is. You can know what you're doing and still lose 5 trades in a row, guys. And sometimes you can win 5 trades in a row. Sometimes you can just this is drawdown. And then sometimes you're on a heater and you just constantly hit TPs. I think since our like 45,000 payouts, guys, or 43,000 in payouts, we have spent almost $3 grand now. I think that's where we're at. So we're about 3K drawdown since our last payout, which isn't horrible. Still frustrating. Here we go. And I might as well lose that so they don't actually fill me and not stop me. I want to be stopped, NASDAQ. His accounts are paying for other people's payouts. Exactly. Why do they not love him? That's crazy to me. It sounds like, I mean, obviously they're afraid that he's going to hit it and then they're going to owe him a lot of money, which is, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, market is cookie. She's cooking me up today, Noah. It's just a way for them to limit your ability to get your money back. Once you're in a hole with them, they know it's just a numbers game, so eventually you'll hit it big. Exactly, newbie. They're not stupid. They know it's a numbers game too. So do we. That's why we play. You can lose, but eventually you win bigger and you make all your losses back as long as you consistently show up. And they get terrified about it. Which understands, I mean, they want to be around for a long term, and technically we want them to be around too, but I don't like the way that you can limit a trader like that. Just can't run out of money to play the game. That's it, newbie. That's it, king. Y'all know it. We all know it. Look, we're just hanging out, waiting to get liquidated. Can we just get liquidated and we can move on, end the week on a still positive note? Take a deep breath. Refresh next week. Next week, I'm going to dial in. I've had a little bit of stuff going on behind the scenes as well, just in terms of like life. So, you know, sometimes you're in combination of a interesting all-time high market, you're dealing with other things. Nothing's too stressful going on in my life. I just have other things that are taking attention, and yeah, just you have a combination of those. But next week we're gonna dial in, family. We're gonna dial in. I'm also looking to maybe take on an editor full time next week, so we can start getting our shorts posted again. Start posting real videos, so I can get one of those out to you guys a week of just things that I think are gonna help you. Start taking this a little bit more serious and more focus, more effort, more attention, more consistency. All the things that we bring to trading, bring to this channel, and just try to get better together. Just add hella contracts. It might reverse, LOL. I will. If we get back above VWAP TLR, I'll add hella contracts. If we can get a strong break above this VWAP. Problem is we got to be careful because we can only take 500 drawdowns. So only like $100. So I can't take more drawdown or I'll bust us. Excuse me. So we got to get a little bit of validation first. Full port. We're going to. We likely will be here, Pablo. I hate it because if we do full port and it works, y'all are going to think that that's a strategy we should do, and it's not. But we're going to see. You will blow up. Not many people trade live and transparent like you on YouTube. Hey, GPT means the most, King. Means the most, brother. Yeah, but don't pretend like you're doing it in the best interest of the traders. They've run the numbers, and they must be the sweet spot where most people get the streak, turnaround in Big Band City. I agree. I don't like the way that they pitch it as, oh, we want to do this for you. We're doing this to protect you guys. No, just call a spade a spade. You're not liking the fact that they're cheating the game and making more money than they're spending, and you're trying to take away those habits. Don't say you're protecting traders. Protecting traders is stopping us. Protecting traders is giving us the features to lock ourselves out and providing consistent platform like Project X. protecting traders is not stopping us from taking certain trades, having your certain rules in the way. Like if you're on a live trade and you're live with Topstep, they will tell you when and where to get out of your trade if you're up. They don't want to see you go in drawdown. That is not protecting traders. That is forcing traders to trade in your strategy and not letting them play their own success. So I don't know. It's different for everybody. It's different for everybody, but we're grateful. At the end of the day, we're very grateful that we have their opportunity. Other people, guys, we got to be really grateful that Topstep, other prop firms are even providing liquidity that we can even try. Like we can sit here and complain, oh, I can only allow 10 combines or 10 XFAs a month, and you keep changing the rules and all this. We can be upset about all that, but the truth is, trading has never been easier. People used to have to trade with live accounts from day one, risking real capital, spending a lot more money to learn. I only spent like, I don't even know, total on Topstep, like 45 grand, and I've made like almost 90. And it's like, if you take that, I would have spent a lot more than 45 grand of my own money to actually learn how to take this skill. So we got to be grateful that it's even a thing, that we have the chance to make other people money. And we also have to be grateful that other people trade and that they don't win. That keeps the prop firms a thing. Like, it's a weird game. It's a PvP area. They like politicians, wolf in sheep's clothes. Let's go, Pablo. For real, just remember us when you blow up, Ty. Huh? All jokes aside, happy for your 100,000 subs coming. I will never forget, King. This is our family. Our day ones are right here, but I appreciate that a lot, TLR. We'll see what happens. Topstep got the best rules. No intraday drawdown. That's GOAT. Just need winning days. I agree, GPT. Out of everybody, they are the best. And that's why we have to just be a little bit lenient when they want to be goofy and just take them as they are. I still have a live. Props are just free money for me, but yeah, you're right, King. Props are free money, and that's why it is so grateful. Like a lot of people that aren't in your spot, newbie, where you know you have your real estate investment going and other situations. Other people like literally like have $50. You know, they're out maybe third world country or whatever it is. You're just paying rent to rent, check to check. You're trying to do it, but you have $50 to play. One combine gives you the chance to change your life. You can make 10, 15, 20 grand. Like, it's really special. It really is special. Obviously, it's not easy, and that's, I mean, it never was promised to be, but it's the opportunity. All we're ever owed in life is opportunity, right, family? We're only ever owed an opportunity. Let's go, NASDAQ. Can you finally show us some excitement? I mean, I think you've had us all teased enough by now. Show us a little bit of excitement. Get through there, and I can add in some contracts. There's 38 people watching, family. If we have not yet, let's hit that like button. Let's get this stream popping. Get some subscribers if you're not trying to get to 1,000 before November. JP Morgan might stop me from trading, so that sucks. Really? Really, Pablo? Is it for the 25? What is it? What is that called? That rule? I forgot. The 25K rule where you have to have 25K in margin. But I thought I saw a thing where they're trying to take that away, which would be really useful for us traders. Come on, get a nice break of this 55 level. I'm going to add a contract. I love it. Give me a break of this level and a closure, not just a little tap and go. I need a closure, and I'll add 2. Give me a break of this with some momentum, Nazi. A closure above the what is this price? 55. Closure above 55. We're adding 2 contracts. What do you got for me, NASDAQ? Give me a closure. Yeah, I got an internship, and they said my trades need to be monitored. Damn. Now you're an inside trader. You're an inside trader, Pablo. They got to watch you so you can't be stealing money now. You know what you got to do then, King? You got to just tell us. You got to come to the chat. You got to tell us the spots, insider trading. We'll take the trades. We'll profit off that information. You won't have to do it so you don't get caught, and then we'll just push you some profit on the side. How about that, King? That's how we'll do it. Get it? Because that's probably how they do it. So, come on, NASDAQ. Give me a closure above these 55 so I can add some extra contracts and get excited with you. I want to bring this momentum to the upside here. Show me some love, NASDAQ. Closure above the 55s. I'm going to add some contracts here. We will take your trades. What percentage you need, FaZe? Exactly, Corey. You give us the tips, buddy. We'll execute, and we'll pay you. We'll feed you. Come on, give us a break of these 55s. We can add some contracts here, Nazi. I'm tired of the games you're playing with us. Treat us nicely. No more games. No more game stuff. Get through here with some buy orders. There's got to be some stops where their stops just slammed here. There's got to be some shorts where their stops just slammed at that 55. We go take that out. Free liquidity. Free liquidity. Boring. NASDAQ being boring. Yeah, so it sucks, LOL. I'm in the wealth management department managing 5 million to 25 million. So rich people. LOL. I think that's pretty sick though, man. You get to see more money being managed than most people. I think that's going to provide you with some insight, some knowledge that even if you can't take advantage of it in the moment, I think it's going to be useful for you in your career, brother. Especially if you're getting into trading. Very, very, very good, brother. Badass. Bye, Ty. I got to run. See you next week, bro. Take it easy, King. Appreciate you for being here, stopping in this morning. Enjoy your weekend. Hug somebody you love this weekend, brother. Smile. We're all so grateful and blessed to be here. Blessed to try to free our family. Blessed to be the ones to take advantage of this opportunity. And we just got to do our best to do that. Let's see the NASDAQ find some support here. Any closure above the 55, especially with a slight pullback, I am going to be adding some contracts pretty aggressively. I'm going to be adding pretty aggressively if we can get some confirmation above those 55s. We need 3K TP, so we need to target a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You feel me? I need the NASDAQ to get excited here through these 55s. I'm tired of this flat price right now. I need some excitement here, Nazi. Come on. Do me a solid. Get a little excited. Here we go. Give me a strong break of these 55s. We're going to add some contracts pretty aggressively. Keep our risk on. That's going to be one thing we're going to do with this trade that's different. Normally, I would add and break even. We're going to add and leave risk. It might be stupid on a day like this, actually, but we'll see. Decompress selling into the range. Come on, holding the EMA. I want to see some buying out of this. It's setting up decently, but still, sellers. Boring. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. NASDAQ, playing games. Teasing everybody. Right back to the VWAP. Trying to maintain this EMA pressure. I want to see the buyers respond to this. Just for future reference, family, for us trying to learn and get better, let's look at the fact that we had our 15-minute range today, right? Slightly pushed outside of it. Immediate rejection. Buyers maintain 50% and the VWAP. Push back up. Another strong rejection back to VWAP. Started being a little weird here. This order, we had a big sell volume. Market maintained. We took another long here because I like that setup. That's our normal, one of our setups, one of our strategies. Market went up a little bit. Back to the trend line. Rejected again. Teased this flat price, which has been supported on the NASDAQ for a couple days now, right? This is why I was originally looking for the 304s to hold. Pulled into the 304s, found some excitement, back to the VWAP, and now we're just kind of going sideways and nothing's happening again, but still stuck within that same 15-minute range, right? So pretty much every opportunity has been low probability as we're still completely inside of the high time frame range and no one's seeming to wanting to push outside of that. So back to the VWAP now. We got about 5 minutes left. I might have to just be a little degenerate right now, family. Don't do as I do. LOL, yeah, today ain't it? I thought Naz would have fail off the highs. Yeah, she threatened it, and then we tried to maintain, and we went sideways, and now we're just literally in a tight ass range, very tight range that we should be trying to rotate on. Come on, Nasdaq, get excited here one time. Like, this is ugly. Oh, but so ugly. Sorry, stop doing that. Holy cow, Nazaruni. What do you got for us? VWAP being threatened. I don't think we're going to have, I don't even think there's enough points offered left to even make enough money. This is trading like overnight range right now. Very still, very slow. Range tighter than a pack of airplane peanuts. Oh my word, it truly, King, truly is. Just tight, up and down, undecided, indecisive, quite boring. Maintaining view up isn't the worst thing here. I feel like I should just sell 5 contracts at this range and just look for the push to the back to the bottom of it. NASDAQ, can you get excited one time? Do you even know how to do that anymore? Are buyers even getting excited anymore? Give it to our guy one time. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just full port? Full port, family? Is that what we're supposed to do right now? Market's just not doing much. Market's just not doing much. We're trying to make something happen when there's nothing happening. I think that's the move, to be honest. TLR might have to be king. So what I'm gonna do here? What do we got? I don't want to have 400 bucks. I think that's 4 points. Gotta get a little bit of support here before I can make this move. Can this NASDAQ get excited up and through here, please, one time? Please, one time. Yeah, I mean, holy flat. I'm up and I'm out, y'all. Have a good day. Hey, Brandon, appreciate you for being here, King. Sorry today's price action was so lame. I hope you survived well with it. I'm hoping to see you next week, King. Do you consider going back to 150K accounts to get more security on your drawdown? Uzar, it's a really good question, King. I just kind of thought about this too. Is like about to send Nas to her room. Yeah, you have to put her in time. Put her in the corner. Just let her think about what she's done for a little while. But Uzar, I think it's a fair conversation to have, because having the extra drawdown does really give you the opportunity to maximize when you're on losing days, like, and then be able to hold for that drawdown and make profit. So it's just more expensive, more risk. I think total since our 48 or 43K in payouts, I've spent 3,000. You could spend 3,000 pretty quick with 150Ks. I've had two attempts at XFAs with the 50s that we've lost money on both times. So I don't know. I've had two opportunities to make another payout. It's the same amount of money that 3,000 as like probably one really good attempt with the 150K account. So it's like, I feel as though for risk to reward, even though you do have to be tighter with your entries and get luckier. Oh my God.
Order filled.
Holy shit. Something happened. Something happened, family. Oh my word. Did anybody catch that short? Full port was the move. TLR, no doubt about it, King. Oh my gosh. Must be news. What just happened? That was insane. I have to think that that was news. Something just dropped in terms of the government for sure. Oh my fucking word. 2 candles from the 340s down to the 180s. 160 points in 2 candles. 80 points a candle. I was short. Let's go, Wildflower. The BBC candle. That is guys, this is what, when I say big black, no wicks, this is what we're asking for. Holy shit. Unreal. Wish I was short. Me too. Me too. Did Trump... Does feel like he just might have released the files there, Pablo. I agree, King. What is going on? 3 massive candles from the 340s down to the 120s. 220 points. 320 points in 3 candles. 220 points in 3 candles. Crushed a lot of dreams. I can't even. I'm actually speechless. This is it's almost beautiful to watch. I wish it was to the upside, just because you don't really want to see the market taking these type of corrections. But Wow, this is the volatility that we were seeking all morning, and then this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's a gross price chart. Look at this. Wow, wow, family. $230 points in 4 candles. 5 candles, and we're still reaching. What is happening? Oh my God, fam. This is not good. This is not good for our economic overall direction. I guess maybe we could chalk it up to all-time highs, just profit taking. I don't know. That is gross. That is gross. Good luck. I'm tilted because my short never got filled earlier. Laughing my ass off. What a day, Saab. You would have just paid your daughter's tuition. 4-year college tuition made off right there. Made $2K off that on 30. Let's go, Eli. I'm glad you got to scalp some of that, King. I wish I had to. This is money. I'd be looking for pullbacks, family. Don't fade this. Look for pullbacks and short. Lots of opportunities to still make some money today. Be patient. I'd be looking for pullbacks. Be obviously very safe. Only shorts from here on out for the rest of the day. This obviously is some news. Try to get more adoption of what actually happened there. But damn, where was it before my accounts blew when I was short? Exactly, Mad. No way this keeps going down, right? I can't say no way, TLR. Definitely be careful. I would be looking for shorts on any pullbacks. Be size down. Be patient. Be careful, family. But holy shit, what a Friday. What a way to end. Trump tweeted. What did he say, noob? What did he say? Whatever he said just cost the market 200 points. Yo, Ty, have a great weekend, brother. Next weekend will be better for you. I think so too, Work. I appreciate you, King. Hope you had a good week. Hope you had a good week. Next week, we're going to catch some momentum like this, but we're going to be on the sell side. Increased tariffs on China. Apparently, we care about tariffs again. Awesome. Awesome, Timothy. Back to the 25,000 whole number. 300-point sell-off in minutes. Well, family, tariffs are a thing. Trump's still in office. Expect volatility at any moment. All right, guys. I fucking love you guys. Thanks for hanging out today. I'm really glad we got to see this momentum here at the end. Again, if you are still looking for some trades, be careful, but also size down, but find some opportunity. The market, the volatility's in. Only shorts from here I'd be looking at. Protect yourselves. We'll be back next week trying to make some more money. Gonna respond to this momentum. Hopefully we can keep our mindset, be positive, drink some sun, hug somebody you love. Danny, Pablo, Newbie, P, William, Work, Pablo, TLR, Eli, Saab, Max, Wildflower, Paul. Let's go. Uzar, I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hug somebody you love. Next week we're going to crush. Yeah. This market's wild. At any moment, things can get spicy. Be careful. Take care of yourselves. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.